Hello, hello, hello. Antphrodite here, your pop culture psychic, back to you again with a monthly horoscope. This time it is for May 2023. So if you haven't checked out last month's horoscopes, I'll put a link to it up here. Go check it out and compare April horoscopes to what happened to you in April. So basically all you're going to do is look down below for the sun sign, your astrological sun sign, and find the reading tailored to you and what's going to happen to you this month. Remember, if you like these, you can tip. There's a link to my PayPal down below. There's a button on YouTube that's a heart. It says thanks, you get money directly. And these readings are all alleged for entertainment purposes only. So why don't we get started? Pisces, this is your monthly horoscope for May. So remember, if you like these, you can always tip. There's a link to my PayPal down below. There's a button on YouTube that's a heart that says thanks, you get money directly. So Pisces, let's see what's going to happen to you in May. Okay. So we have the King of Pentacles reversed. So there may be some sort of switch up in career. Sun is reversed. Okay. And the King of Cups. Okay, so there's a few things going on. First and foremost, let me bring them closer so you can see them. Okay, so the King of Pentacles is reversed. So sometimes there might be a switch up in career or direction in career. Sometimes that means you're getting a new job, or you're having to switch jobs, or maybe you're switching what you're doing or switching your focus. Sometimes it could also be about getting laid off, but that would only be if you saw it coming. The Sun is reversed, which means that you would have already seen the writing on the wall and you would have already been like, oh, I'm worried about getting laid off. It wouldn't be a shock. It's not a surprise. Now, other times when the King of Pentacles is reversed, it also tells me that like stability is not really going to be an easy focus this month. Just because the Sun is reversed, which is about you being slightly unhappy, the King of Cups is about your emotions. For me, what I'm basically seeing is you needing to prioritize your happiness this month and prioritize doing things that make you happy. Because it seems like you've been doing the things you're supposed to do, doing the things you should be doing, and you've stopped doing the things that make you smile, that make you laugh, and that make you feel good. I also think with the Sun reverse, it seems like you may have isolated yourself and really needed to reconnect with people, because it just seems like your light is kind of dimmed, and it also seems like you're not really, like, you forgot the important parts of life are always, sort of wrapped up in the people. So I think that's going to be a major focus this month and a reminder this month to kind of tap into your emotions and tap into the people around you. Let's pull from this deck. Telepathy, nonverbal communication, energetic pulses, mind reading. Let's pull one more because I'm pretty sure I know what that means, but let me clarify. Fertility, potential, powerful, creative energy, initiation energy. For some of you, you're going to have a really big epiphany this month, and you're going to really have a big idea. Or you're going to figure out a solution to a long-standing problem. A lot of you who are creative are going to have like a really genius idea this month. But with telepathy and fertility, I mean, hey, maybe that's, literal, and you guys are going to have a baby if you're looking for that, if you're trying to have that. But with telepathy and fertility, it tells me that people can't read your mind. So if you care about someone, tell them. And if you want something from someone, ask, because it seems like you're doing a lot of feeling and a lot of like mind reading and a lot of like, oh, it's fine, and not a lot of talking. So open your mouth and use your words. Communication is important. Not Rumpelstiltskin's secrets. Where are these secrets coming? Huh. Where are the secrets coming from? We're going to find out, aren't we? Are they your secrets or are they someone else's secrets? Let's see. Are they your secrets? Someone else's secrets? Candle magic. Oh my God. Air imagination. Someone is going to reveal a huge secret to you. Something that they did not share with you previously, and something that's going to rock your world. There's a secret that's going to fall in lap. Now, for some of you, this could be you giving a secret to someone else. That's only going to apply if you've been holding in something and you've been afraid to say it. you're going to have to say it this month. But that's only if you've been holding it for like months and like, I'm scared to say this, I'm scared to admit this. But for most of you, I think it's going to be opposite, where someone's going to give you a giant secret and it's going to fall in your lap. And I don't know if I would say it's a burden as much as it's a knowledge bomb. I'm seeing it more as like a knowledge bomb. The starlet. That's like the movie star. Okay. So that's the context. Let's get clarification on this. Peace. Oh, it's something that's very ego-based. So something that someone might be slightly ashamed of. Because it's ego-based and superficial. I mean, it could be someone revealing they have feelings, but could also just be something someone did because of pride and ego. And now they want peace with it. Temple of my body. Wait. Leviathan envy. Oh my God. Someone talks shit about you too. Now, I don't know if this is the secret or if this is adjacent to it or something else on top of it, but someone talked a lot of shit about you because they were jealous. And you're going to find out. The temple of my body tells me that this person's a seductor. So this could be someone that, you know, was a friend of yours or an ex-friend of yours, and they, you know, slept with your ex or talked to someone you were talking to, whatever. Or it could just be someone who befriended someone that you're friends with and then spilled tea. Or this could also be someone that befriended one of your enemies and spilled tea. But all I can tell you is there's someone here that is inherently jealous, that is willing to do what it takes to get what they want. And they have been messy and talk shit about you, and it's going to get back to you. This person, like I said, is a seductress, or a seductor. So they'll do whatever it takes to get what they want. Very messy energy. They're kind of looking for your attention. It's weird. They're basically, the things that they accuse you of doing are the things that they do. So it's almost like they're like, oh, they want to be me. Oh, they copied me here. They did this here. So you're gonna have to watch out for that. This person is a snake. And I don't really think you're going to be able to confront them directly. I think it's one of those things where you're going to have to wait for your opportunity. Okay, we have Libra energy. That makes sense, right? Because Libra energy is all about connecting with other people, which is what I told you you're going to need to do. The sun, focusing on your happiness. I fucking told you. And then we have the 11th house, friendships, groups, and organizations. That's other people. So again, I think your friend group is going to be changing. The people you hang out with, even your coworkers, the vibe is going to be changing. Everything is going to be different. The hierarchy is going to change. The trust levels are going to change. You're going to see a massive sort of adjustment process in who you see, who you hang out with, and who you trust this month. So let's get you some letters and numbers. Okay, we have 12 and 19. And let's get some letters. Okay. R, U, I, another R, W, and it could be any letter, K, O, another O. Wow, another any letter. There's a lot of possibilities. I feel like a lot of the solutions to your problems are open-ended. It could kind of go any way here. B-A, not that saying boob. It seems like a lot of your problems, the solution is really up to how you handle it and what you decide. J, we'll only give you a few more. Another A. What is this? I can't see. It's an S. My eyes are so bad. Okay. And an A. Lots of repetition too. So it seems like there's some issues that you've already addressed that you're going to have to address again. Let's get you a song and call it a day. Oh my God, it's Miley Cyrus, Midnight Sky. Purr. I mean, this song, I feel like the major lyric that I always take away from the song is, I was born to run, I don't belong to anyone, which is about you kind of like running from your problems and escaping your problems. You're not really going to be able to do that anymore. So you're going to have to address your situations head on. But who knows? You know, maybe you'll have a really fun night. And for my singles, maybe you'll have a night you'll never forget. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. All right, remember, if you like those, you can tip. There's a link to my PayPal down below. There's a button on YouTube. That's a heart. It says thanks to you, money directly. Until next time, good luck. Hate has no place in the divine. In the divine. You said don't ever eat the acid if you don't want to be changed. Ow. Aquarius is for your monthly horoscope for May. Remember, if you like these, you can tip. There's a link to my PayPal down below, and there's a button on YouTube that's a heart. This is thanks to you give money directly. So let's see how your May is going to go, Aquarians. All right. Let's see here. Oh, this card flew out. Oh, so did this one. Uh-oh. Okay, we have the Lovers card and the Devil card reverse. Oh, you are healing trauma. 7 of Pentacles reverse. Wait, this one flipped out too. 3 of Pentacles, putting work in. Okay, so let's just dive right into this because this is loud and very clear. So you guys are finally going to end a cycle. You are going to be healing a wound. For most of you, this is going to be an ex-partner. It's finally putting it to rest. Maybe it's closure, or maybe it's just finally you moving on. Maybe you find someone new, or maybe you finally learn to let this person go. Whatever the case may be, you will be completing a cycle and healing that wound. For others, this will just be an ex-best friend or a family member that you had a falling out with. Whatever it is, there's an intense connection that you shared with someone that has been eating you up inside for a very long time, and you've been trying to put the work in to get over it, and it'll finally be put to rest this month. This seems like a really good month for you to finally heal and let go of whatever the fuck this is. So very, very intense. Definitely going to feel intense emotions, but you're purging all of it. I also think if there's anything that you've been avoiding with the 7 of Pentacles reverse and the 3 of Pentacles, if you've been avoiding things at work, that's not going to work. If you've been avoiding things with people, if you've been being like fake nice to people, you're going to see that blow up in your face. If you've been just trying to keep the peace and you just being like fake to people to keep the peace, it's going to blow up in your face and you're going to get confronted. All authentic feelings have to be felt and all authentic feelings have to be expressed this month for you. Otherwise, you're going to be in confrontation. No more keeping the peace. Okay. Energy field adjustment, aura cleansing and health. What did I just fucking say? You're cleaning house. The present, gift, treasure, revelation of own value, nowness. So this is literally First of all, there are two things. The present, I see that as like the current, like right in front of you. You're dealing with your issues finally right in front of you, and you're gonna have to be honest. But also, the present here tells me, both these make me feel like there's a gift that's being given to you. Now, sometimes that can mean someone's gonna give you a great gift this month, but a lot of times the gift here is more of like clarity. Like the universe is giving you the gift of clarity and giving you the gift of forgiveness, acceptance, whatever. So, or the gift of understanding. Like I finally figured it out. Sorry if you can hear a lot of the noise in the background. It's loud as hell today. Mercury retrograde. Okay, the Wood Maiden trust. Oh. It seems like there are people that you don't trust that don't trust you because you don't trust them. So it's a game of cat and mouse there, and that's going to be addressed as well, because it seems like you are distrustworthy, which makes that person not trust you, which is a self-fulfilling cycle, if that makes sense. You got to let the guards down. You got to let the walls down. Yep, there's the shadow side. There it is. Ooh. There's someone that you need to be honest with about how you feel about them. So there is an op here. There's someone you don't fucking like. Like, you don't like them. Absolutely. Ferocity. I told you, chili pepper. You don't like them. You think that they're a bad person. You don't like them. And you have been being fake, and you have been trying to keep the peace. This is not going to go anymore. You have to confront. No, you're going to have to tell this person you don't like them, because they're going to come to you if you don't, and you're not going to like the way it goes. Yep, there's the starlet again. I just pulled this last time. That to me is front and center, loud and clear. And it's an ego-based, surface-level thing. So, absolutely. Because let me tell you something. If someone calls you out for being fake, they're not lying, because you've been trying to keep the peace, but you don't like this person. I won't cry for you. You think they're fake yourself. You think that they are projecting a false image of who they are. You think they play victim. And you think that they're pathetic. You really don't like this bitch. This is op for real. Expanse. Let's do one more clarification on this. Wisdom. Kitsune, you feel like this person gathers information about people to use it against them. So you're gonna deal with this person one way or the other. Scorpio, there it is. There's the revenge. Or I guess just really say the intensity here. I just think you're going to have to call somebody out for their behavior. Moon. Yep, because you feel like they do things in secret. Also, the moon card is about, it's about lies sometimes, but it's also about your emotions. So for me, it seems like you're not going to be able to bottle up your emotions. I know Aquariuses love to bottle up their emotions. This month, you will be exploding and overflowing. You'll be feeling your feelings more than ever. The 12th house, that's karmic. That's karma. So once again, some sort of situation will be healed that has been weighing on you heavy. Some past life karma might be healed. And we're also looking at you bumping into certain, like I basically see you stepping in shit this month. The universe is like, no. Look at it this way. This month is you're kind of being forced to do certain things. Like if you want to go left, the universe will force you to go right, and you're going to step right in the circle, and you're going to be in that confrontation, or you're going to meet that person, whatever. You're going to be divinely guided to do the things you need to do this month. So you're looking at 3 major stepping stones this month in order to clean the slate. Trust me. You're going to be like, how the hell did I get here? How do I keep walking into this? How do I keep doing this? I'm telling you. Okay, let's get you some letters and numbers. You're not in control this month at all. Which probably just triggered all of you, but it's the truth. Okay, 19 and 5. And we'll get you a few letters. You said don't ever eat the acid. O, U, E, A, G, E, another E. Oh my God, a 4th E. What the hell? And an A. Girl, not all the fucking vowels coming out. D, F. It's giving Fuda. It's giving Real Housewives of New Jersey. J, Joe. You want to give it a go? Oh. B, and we'll give 2 more. Oh my God, it's another E. What the fuck? Every E is here. E! That's a scream. Oh, that's why. An O. You're going to probably want to scream from this month. Can I get a letter you guys don't have? I want to give you a unique letter. Here we go. N. There you go. Okay, that's it. Okay, let's get you a song. Oh my God. What the oh my God. Oh my God, you're getting on my last nerves. So it's Your Star by Evanescence. And yes, I do listen to Evanescence. You guys are haters if you're jealous if you don't. So this is about not being able to see someone's star. And a lot of times this is about someone shrouded in darkness. And for me, I see that as you almost like being slightly pessimistic, and needing to sort of readjust your negative sort of energy, because it seems like you're kind of like seeing people for their dark side and not for their light side. And you don't realize that sometimes people see you for your dark side and not always your light side. And we're a mixture of both. So embracing your own shadow side and not being afraid to confront, but also being aware of the fact that people are multifaceted. So remember, if you like those, you can tip. There's a link to my PayPal down below. There's a button on YouTube that's the heart says thanks, you get money directly. Until next time, good luck. You said don't ever eat the acid if you don't want to be changed like you changed me. Capricorn, this is your monthly horoscope for May. Remember, if you like these, you can always tip. There's a link to my PayPal down below. There's a button on YouTube that's a heart. It says thanks, you get money directly. Okay, so Capricorns, let's see how May is going to go for you. Let's hope for good things, right? That's what we always want, right? But life does not always give us what we want. Ooh, 4 swords reverse. Okay, not taking no for an answer. 10 of swords, a backstabbing or betrayal. Huh. And the 2 of swords, a decision we can't go back from. Oh. So something did not go the way you wanted it to go. It's probably last month. Something didn't really go the way you wanted it to go, and something fell apart, and you felt like nobody helped you. You felt like you got screwed over. You felt like timing was an issue, and it just seems like the 2 of swords, you felt like it was out of your control, and it just kind of devastated you. There was some sort of setback. Here's the thing. Whatever happened to me is something that is circumstance or timing based, because whatever it is that fell apart is coming back. The 4 of swords reverse, which says lick your wounds, get up, and try again. So whatever happened and whatever fell apart was not, this isn't meant to be. It was not time for this to come to fruition. So this month I do see a round 2. It's like picking up the pieces and trying again. So for me, I think that there's going to be a better opportunity. So it might be slightly different and just super similar to last time, or it might also be the exact same thing as last time. All I can tell you is there's a retry, there's a redo, a restart, and it seems like it'll be better this time. Oh, this card literally flew out. The Mirror. Know thyself, self-examination, see who you really are. Okay, you're not going to like this. Yep, vulnerability. Open your heart, allow yourself to be tender. So sometimes we have to admit that we were the problem or that we made a mistake. And I'm not saying that the things that you did weren't justified. What I am saying is it seems like there was a stubborn energy here and an unwillingness to budge that allowed you to not sort of admit that sometimes you make mistakes. And it seems like that's surrounding the situation. It seems like sometimes you're not really socially or, physically aware of the impact that your words or your actions have on others. And it seems like in this specific situation, the reason why you felt like you weren't being helped and no one was doing you any favors and nothing was going your way is because you didn't water all of your plants. So I think you were expecting people to do things for you, and those people feel like you haven't done anything for me, so why would I have your back? That's the level. It's almost like you expected something from people that feel like you would never do the same for you. And so the lesson to be learned here is to connect more with people, be more vulnerable, be more honest, and stop expecting and start sort of nurturing. Because I think that's what's missing is the word nurturing. You're not nurturing your connections in a way that makes sense. In your mind, you're thinking, well, I do this for you, you do this for me. But in their mind, they're thinking, you only care about blank. You don't care about me. And so I think you need to focus more on the emotion and less on the end game goal. It seems like you've gotten very tunnel visioned and like, I want this and this person needs this and this person would be good for this. It's almost transactional. And I think there's going to be some sort of realization this month where you realize like, oh, I wasn't communicating properly and I was expecting people to think like I think when they don't think like I think. Yep. Tamlin battle. So to me, it seems like almost like it's almost like you're quick to get upset, and it seems like you're quick to sort of create division. I'm a little bit worried with that battle card because you're forgetting the nuance to a lot of life. It's almost like black and white thinking. And I want you to remember that there are circumstances that are out of your control and people are thinking and feeling things that you're not thinking and feeling. And unless you're directly communicating this to people, you're going to feel upset. And it seems like you keep getting yourself upset because you assume people's intentions and you assume people are going to do things, but assuming makes an ass out of you and me. You need to stop assuming, and there's a huge lesson that's going to be learned about that this month from you guys. Okay, we have intensification. Let's pull one more. And then magic. Is that related to... Let's pull from this deck, see what that's related to. Black pepper banishment. How do I word this? You think that certain people are not good people and they are good people, and certain people think you're not a good person and you are a good person. So we need to be very careful about eliminating people from our lives this month and vice versa, because I don't know if you're seeing the picture as clear as you think that you are. And I'm a little bit worried about you sabotaging yourself, because remember, we're getting a redo. So if we're getting a redo, that means that we have to do things differently. And so I'm a little bit concerned about you holding on to a grudge or holding very tightly to like anger or resentment. That's got to be released this month. I think for most of you, you're going to get it. And I think for most of you, you're going to really realize I need to be vulnerable. I need to be honest. And I think you're finally going to get what you've always wanted. And I think you're going to have a happy ending. But if you hold tightly to this and you just get in that negative sort of bitter mindset, you're going to have a rough month because you're going against the grain. Lead with love, lead with kindness, and lead with patience. the lucky star. Do you see what I mean? Do you see what I mean? Do you see what I mean? That's about luck. That's about happiness. That's about things falling in your lap. It's almost like you're getting to a place where you're like, why not me? Why is everyone else? Why not me? You need to let that go because you're blocking your own blessings and you're not shining bright. When you're laughing, when you're happy, when you're thriving, everyone is drawn to you. But when you're frustrated and you're mad and you're sort of like, why isn't this working? You emit that negative energy and no one's going to be around. So I think you're finally realizing that. I think you're realizing that the attraction and the things that you want come from within and not from, achievement. I think you're finally realizing that. So it seems like it's going to be a really good sort of healthy purging this month. Yep. Triumph of lies. Do you see what I mean? Because that to me is like trying to project the perfect image and trying to be the perfect person and have the perfect people and everything making sense. Life doesn't make sense and people don't make sense. Stop trying to make sense of the nonsensical. There's magic. There's magic in this world and there's magic in life and you need to embrace that. Not everything is logical or practical. Longevity. Yep. I'm telling you, a very long-term goal that you've been wanting to achieve is finally going to happen this month once you let your walls down and you have forgiveness for whoever this is. It'll unlock the next level in your life. Sagittarius. Ooh. Okay, that's being very opinionated, but honestly, it seems like that needs to happen, so I'm not mad at that. Saturn, there it is. That's your planet, your ruler. Saturn is like dad. He teaches us those tough lessons. It's going to be a tough lesson learned this month for sure, but it's going to be so rewarding. Yep, in the first house because it's going to make you grow and it's going to allow you to have success. It's going to allow you to have abundance. It's going to allow you to have a victory by the end of this month, a huge reward by the end of this month. If you do learn the lesson, you'll have the huge reward. I also think you'll be looking better because the first house to me is sometimes your physical appearance. And so if you've been like frustrated and like mad and like not feeling your best and not looking your best, you're holding all that anger and resentment inside. When you let that go, you'll feel lighter. You feel like you lost weight. You feel like you glow better. Your hair is better. You're going to feel very much like you had a glow up this month. Okay, let's get you some letters and numbers. Let's do this one first, actually. $18 and $20. Oh, shit. Well, an F came out right away. W. B. Not friends with benefits. A. N. Y. R. A. I. Not the FBI. G. Another N. Another S. Actually, it's the first S. P. U. H. And O. Okay, all right, let's get you some song. Let's get you a song. It's Britney Spears' Touch of My Hand, which... Oh, a sexy song. It's a self-pleasure song, but I think the importance of this song is actually about falling in love with yourself, learning to embrace yourself, all parts of you, good and bad. And I also think it's about the touch of your hand to other people. So the impact you have on other people, because sometimes I think you have a blind spot for how people perceive you, and you're so worried about how you perceive them. So remember, if you like those, you can tip. There's a link to my PayPal down below. There's a button that uses the hearts to thank you money directly. Follow me Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, Antphrodite. And until next time, good luck. You said don't ever eat the acid if Sagittarius, this is your monthly horoscope for May. Remember, if you like these, you can always tip. There's links on my PayPal down below. There's a button you see that's the heart says thanks to you money directly. So let's see how your May is going to go, Sagittarius. Okay, let us see. Up. Not y'all getting a tower to start. Okay. Not the Nine of Cups reversed. You didn't get what you wanted. Justice. Oh my God. Come on, Taylor Swift. Karma is a cat. Okay. All right, well, let me tell you something. The tower is the first pole, which means you're in a bit of a shitstorm and a bit of chaos. Something chaotic is going on. Something is falling apart, or something just fell apart. Something's not going the way you wanted, and it's crumbling, and you're frustrated. We are looking at the Nine of Cups reverse, which says that you did not get what you wanted out of this situation. You feel screwed over, and you feel like you're having to rebuild and restructure, and it's not your fault. The Justice card is upright, which tells me what's fair is fair. So this had to crumble because the foundation this was being built on was faulty. So whatever this situation is, it's going to be rebuilt to be better. So it's actually a blessing in disguise. Second of all, justice is about what's fair is fair. So it looks like there was foul play. It looks like someone screwed you over. Someone did something shady, and they're going to get what they deserve. So there is karma coming for whoever sabotaged you, whoever caused you issues, whoever caused problems, or whoever didn't really do what they needed to do. Someone dropped the ball maybe, but either way, this person, they're going to get what they deserve. The Justice card says whatever comes to you next is going to be bigger and better. It's like doubling it, double or nothing. And it does look like you're going to be happy by the end of this month. So just know that there's an acknowledgement that someone fucked you over, and they will get theirs, and you will get even better. So that's the first message. Just be careful and don't retaliate, because if you retaliate, you're going to get screwed over too. Falling in love, kissing the divine in another in yourself. Ooh. Freedom, independence, self-determination. So to me, this is about knowing that sometimes it's better to do things on your own, and sometimes you know you better than anyone else. And sometimes loving yourself and taking time for yourself is important. Now, for my singles, falling in love means that you could meet a really, really, really intense partner this month, especially with the Freedom card, because to me that's like a Sagittarian card. So to me, you could either meet another fire sign or another Sagittarius, but for most of you, it seems like you might just find someone who you find like super attractive. The only thing I'm worried about is you're going to think they're out of your league. They're not, so don't be a pussy, because to me, you're going to have to approach them. Anyways, for those of you in relationships, it looks like you and your partner are going to really bond this month, like super hard. Might plan a trip or something, or you're going to feel really attracted, or your partner will feel really attracted to you. And if you're happy being single, you're just going to look really good. Oh, here's the battle card. Do not do this. Let me pull clarification. Expectations. Yeah, you're going to feel like someone just dropped the ball. As much as I want to tell you not to fight this person, I already know a Sagittarius is going to do that, but you will regret it. So just letting you know. You're not going to listen, but you will regret doing this. You'll regret talking shit. Watchtower of the East Spring. Oh, shit. Yeah, this is... I will say, your time is now. Your time is fucking now. Yep, wand intention. You're going to start something brand new this month, and whatever you start that's brand new this month is going to take off like a fucking bat out of hell. It's going to be so good for you. It's going to be ridiculous. Whatever new thing that happens this month for you is going to be so good, and it's going to last a lifetime. Yep. Faith, mustard faith, because it's almost like your faith is like disturbed. You're like, oh fuck, like everything bad happens to me. Nope, you're finally getting that reward this month. Yep, the artist, especially if you're creative, but even if you're not creative, the solution to some of your problems are going to be innovative and different, and you're going to get inspired by someone else. It's like watching a podcast or watching a TV show and be like, "Oh wait, that's like eerily related to me, and I can use that to kind of solve my own problems." But for all my creative entrepreneurs, what a great idea you're going to have this month. Oh shit, this flew out. Sacrifice. Yep, see? You had to let go of the old, and you had to let go of the old you for the new you. It's like a rebirth and a reintroduction of you to society. It's like, this is the new me. Change. Omen. Yeah. And also, you knew this was coming. You knew this was going to happen. You saw the writing on the wall, but you hesitated. And so you tried to fix something that was inherently broken. Okay, we have Aries, which I told you there's a little bit of anger. So there's a bit of a temper this month, but that's also about focusing on the self and starting something new, the leader. The sun, yep, on things that make you happy and make you shine very bright, but all eyes are on you this month. Everyone's staring at you. The 9th house. Some of you might be traveling. There's a lot of travel cards here. So some of you might travel or have to travel. But sometimes the 9th house, I've noticed, can sometimes translate to the internet. So maybe something happens on the internet. But like significant and good. The sun is happiness. So something really good, especially if you've been posting content. It's like, oop, it pops off. But for others, it just looks like there's some sort of like knowledge that is gained through other people. Like you're going to gain some sort of knowledge through other people or some other situations. The same thing that I saw earlier. Okay. Let's get you some numbers and letters. Mike, where is it? It's over here. Oh, there's 3 here. Okay, this is either a 9 or a 6. I'm going to assume it's a 6. Okay, 3. And then a 13. Okay, and let's get you... Where? It's over here. U. T. I. Not you getting a UTI. I'm dead. What is going on today? J. A. H. This never happens to other tarot readers. I'm the only one that has like weird things spelled. F. M. G. O. Oh my fucking God. P. Y. I. L. N. And V. Okay. And then we'll get you a song. Not Danity Kane damaged. Do you have a first aid kit handy, and do you know how to patch up a wound? So it definitely seems like you guys are feeling wounded and damaged, and you're feeling like sort of down for the count in the beginning of this month, but you'll pick yourself back up, and you will definitely get what you're looking for here. And to be honest with you, damaged people are sometimes the most creative and successful. So you need to understand that what you consider damaged and what considered wounded and broken is actually an inner strength that you haven't tapped into yet. So remember, if you like those, you can tip. There's a link to my PayPal on the below. But it says hearts, says things you went directly. Until next time, good luck. You don't want to be changed like you changed me. You don't want to be changed like you changed me. Spelled faith. You don't want to be changed like you changed me. Scorpio, this is your monthly horoscope for May. Remember, if you like these, you can tip. There's a link to my PayPal down below. This button uses heart, says thanks to you money directly. Okay. So let's see how your May is going to go, Scorpio. Let's see how it's going to go, darling. Oh, King of Wands. It definitely looks like you're going to have an up peak in energy. Let's pull the other three here. Knight of Cups. Okay. Some growth here, especially emotionally. And the Magician, communication. Oh, it looks like you're going to finally be able to feel like yourself again. It seems like you're finally speaking up properly, communicating properly. It seems like you finally let go of some old situations. I see an up peak in energy, an up peak in passions. And I see you chasing something. So some of you might be chasing a person. Some of you might be chasing an idea. But it looks like you're really like full speed ahead, ready to sort of seize something. There's an opportunity here that you're just like tunnel visioned on, and I'm actually okay with it. I do think you kind of need to hyper focus a little bit on this one thing. It seems like all of your energy is going into this thing, whether it be a person, place, or thing. All of your time and energy is probably going to be sunken into this. And the Magician is up right here, which tells me like now's the time to utilize your energy, utilize the magic, ask for help, push it forward. I mean, especially if you're an entrepreneur, it just seems like there's a big decision here, and it could be business, it could be personal, it could be a person, whatever it is. It's like, this is the thing that needs to be watered. This is the plant that needs to be watered. Not going to drown this plant. It just is thirsty as hell. Oh my God, sorry. I like knocked everything over. Divination, prophecy, fate, destiny, future, and foretold. This is something you it's like, okay, how do I word that? Let me think. Divine sensuality, making love, erotica. Oh my God. Okay, so how do I word this? This situation is something that you know is for you. You know it's meant to happen, and you've been a little bit frustrated that it hasn't been like happening yet. So you're like taking matters into your own hands. I'm okay with it. Normally I wouldn't, but this time I'm like, yeah. If you really want something, sometimes you have to take it, and sometimes you have to push people out of the way to grab it because it's yours. And if you want to stay claiming it, it's now or never. So I kind of understand this mentality. It's a little bit cutthroat, but I'm not mad at it. And I do agree, you do need to do this. Because it does look like we're seeing two things with divination and divine. It's like, you know that this is for you. You've seen it. You felt it. It's time. Now, the sensuality card, I mean, for my singles, you know, you could have a really fun, sexy moment. And for my people in a relationship, maybe you guys are going to have a really fun night or plan something fun or do something different in the bedroom. But for others, divine sensuality here is all about utilizing whatever you have and whatever it takes to get what you want, and not really giving a shit. Now, that's not to say that you can be morally corrupt, but it's saying that I think this month you might be slightly morally gray, but you as a Scorpio should know more than anyone that in order to get what is deserved, and in order to get what you need, in order to move on and move forward, sometimes you have to take matters into your own hands and do things that are not always easy. So that's kind of what I'm seeing, is like, if you need to do this or do that to get what you want, you might just go ahead and do it because it's time. So I get it, I respect it, and I ain't mad at it. It's not necessarily playing dirty, but you're not playing clean. Ooh, Children of Lear voice. There's a lot of cards about communication here. Theft, the goose girl. Oh, someone is trying to beat you to the punch. I almost see a competitiveness between you and someone else. It's like fighting over one girl or someone else who's trying to take your ideas, or someone else who. So that's why I'm seeing you need to push forward, because you're like racing someone else to the finish line here. And your suspicions are correct. This person is racing you as well. This person wants the same. It's like, may the best man win. High Priestess, High Priest, responsibility. Is that falling on you? Let me see. purpose, patchouli. Oh, I think you finally, okay, here it is. You've gotten comfortable in knowing that sometimes you're the bad guy. For you, you're looking at the greater purpose, the greater good, and you're like, this is the responsibility, and this is, I have to do this. I have a responsibility to be honest. I have a responsibility to check people. I have a responsibility to be like this. You're like, yeah, sometimes I have to play the villain role, and I don't think I'm a villain. I just think someone has to do it. So to me, I'd see it more as like you realizing that like sometimes you take a little net loss in order to have a long-term benefit, and in order for everyone else to benefit from it later. It's like a leader making a hard decision. I also think there's someone around you that's stupid and you're getting frustrated with them. So you're just going to be like dismissive towards them. And while they may be upset, I'm kind of on your side. Yep, the flight attendant. Yep. That's a little bit of toxic energy. To me, it seems like you're kind of just like, I'm tired of you. Like you're naive and you don't get it. And I'm tired of trying to explain it to you. So I'm going to circumvent this and go around you and go above you in order to get this done. And I don't care if you get offended, you'll get over it. And honestly, I agree. They're stupid. And they're not like maliciously stupid. They're just naively stupid. And, you know, some people are not as intelligent as others and they can't foresee things. So it's not really their fault and they'll get over it. I agree. Yep. Fated to suffer. Yep. Because if you keep trusting this person, you keep relying on this person and you keep like waiting for this person to wake up and see it, they're never going to. They're like leading. It's like the blind leading the blind. It's like leading a lamb to slaughter. So they're just going to like fall right into that trap. You also might have to play Captain Save-A-Ho for someone in your life this month because they're an idiot and don't see something coming. I think that's another message. Yes, trickery. Yes, and you're going to have to be a little like schemy about it and you might have to like trick them a little bit, but it's the only way to prevent them from making a huge mistake. So I kind of understand and I'm going to leave it at that before y'all yell at me for enabling this. Okay, we have Aquarius energy here, so definitely a focus on the people and the connections you have. Utilize every connection you have. Ask for favors. Saturn, there we go. You got to do things the hard way sometimes. Third house, communication. I told you it's... Oh... Your words might be biting this month, but they're true. And we're going to leave it at that. Cannot believe I'm enabling Scorpios for their behavior, but you're right this time. So I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. Get you some numbers. 14. And I don't know if this is a 6 or a 9. I do this every time. I think it's a 6. Is it? I don't know. 69, all right. And then let's get you some letters. Okay, S, R, S. Girl, every time. Not sexual reassignment surgery. E, F, okay, M. What? This literally says femme. What is going on? G, I, F. Not a GIF. P. Oh, T, gift. Maybe you're going to give a gift or someone's going to give you a gift. Has significance. O, L, D, X, H, T, O, hot. Not your X being hot. And A. Okay. And we'll get you a song. This is one of my favorite Avril Lavigne songs. It's called Not Enough. The first lyric is exactly what you need to know for this month. I'm sorry if this hurts you, but I tried to keep what we had once and I was wrong. So basically, you're like, I need to do this. And I'm sorry for whoever it hurts. And I'm sorry for whoever, whatever fallout happens, but this needs to be done. You need to push a button that can't be unpushed this month. Okay, remember if you like those, you can tip. There's a link in my PayPal and below. It's button you sell heart says thanks you when directly. Follow me on my socials, Antphrodite everywhere. Good luck. You don't want to be changed like you changed me. You don't want to be changed like you changed me. I'm sorry if this hurts you. Oh. You didn't listen. You didn't hear me. When I said I want more, I got no more. Libra, this is your monthly horoscope for May. Remember, if you like these, you can always tip. There's a link to my PayPal down below, and there's a button on YouTube that's a heart. It says thanks you money directly. Okay, Librarians. Let's see what is in store for you this month. Oh, not the Nine of Wands. Things getting worse before they get better. The Six of Pentacles, accountability. Oh, this is about planning and structure. King of Swords reverse. Okay, in over your head. Okay, so I definitely think you're in a chaotic time in your life, and it looks like there's a lot of changes. And so you're feeling like you're drowning, and you're feeling like you're trying to navigate it. The Six of Pentacles is about having a routine, having a schedule, having a plan, and enacting that. So for me, this is just about keeping your ducks in a row and keeping yourself orderly. The King of Swords being reversed is sometimes being in over your head and feeling overwhelmed. I think of that as like someone who has ADHD that has so much going on that they sort of shut down. And it seems like you're finally realizing how to pace yourself. You're learning how to pace yourself in your life, in your routine, in your work, and also in your personal and interpersonal relationships. It seems like with people, sometimes you go all or nothing and you're sort of learning to pace that. So it just looks like you're finally realizing how to go at a healthy pace and how to go slower or faster depending on the needs and what is happening. So this is actually really good. You're learning to navigate chaos better than ever before. You're getting comfortable in the chaos that is his life, and you're not sort of afraid of the confrontation and afraid of the intensity as you used to be. It seems like you're getting comfortable with sort of things not always being easy or things not always being simple. It seems like you're like, okay, yeah, this might be hot, this might be heavy, this might be feisty, but I can handle it. I've got this. It seems like you've learned to center yourself, and it seems like you've learned to spend more time by yourself and learning to be self-sufficient. This is good. You're not as needy as you used to be. Dreams, vivid dreaming, dream messages, dream teaching. What is that in relation to? Let's get a clarification here. Not honor the masculine, not listen to men, respecting men, embracing the masculine divine. We don't respect men over here, so I don't know where that's coming from. Let's just ignore that message. Thank God I'm not a Libra. No. So the Honor the Masculine in the Dreams card tells me that you've had a lot of ideas and you've been sitting on them. What are you doing? Yeah, I'm going to need you to stop sleeping on your own dreams. The Honor the Masculine card is about, it's a mentality. The masculine is like the leader. And you think of it like the archetype of a man, right? A man has an idea, he just pushes forward and, he becomes a leader and he gets praised for it, right? That's the idea of that card. So for you, regardless if you're a man or a woman or anything, that you identify as, regardless, the point of that card is letting you know that masculine energy starts things and it sees it through all the way. And that's what you need to embrace, especially with your dreams and your fantasies and the things that you want. You absolutely need to make sure that you push your ideas forward this month. I don't want to hear a single excuse from you. I don't want to hear, I don't know. Start. It doesn't have to be perfect and it doesn't have to make sense and it could fall apart. But guess what? When it falls apart, you'll learn how to do it right the next time. Start. Start chasing your dreams. Start doing things you've always wanted to do. You've been a little bitch and you've been a little bit of a pussy, and that's done now. We're done. We're stopping that. We're honoring the masculine energy inside of us all, and we're pushing it forward. Stop being a baby. No excuses. Fairies, words. Oh my God. Ask people for, I'm gonna scream. Ask people for help and advice. They love you and they're willing to help you. Ask. Hex, banishment. Ooh, what is this? Cauldron, containment. Oh. You have either recently eliminated a huge stressor in your life, or this month you will be eliminating a huge stressor in your life. Someone is being ripped out of your life that does not suit you and that is not good for you. And it is going to be so great for your personal growth. And also, you're right about this person. They're not a good person. I don't see the redeeming qualities in this person. They used to have redeeming qualities, but they're all gone. And also, this person likes to cause you problems. They like to ruin things for you. So they're a sabotager. Misery loves company. I also think you're going to curse someone out this month, but they deserve it. Words, banishment, containment. You're going to curse someone out. They deserve it. Rose, romance. Ooh. For the people who are in relationships, you might have like a little cute little date night. And if not, you should plan it because it's going to be great for your personal growth in your relationship. But that also is about you feeling romantic again, feeling inspired. For those of you who are single, I mean, maybe you're going to plan something romantic, or maybe someone's going to plan something romantic with you. Or maybe you'll finally get a new crush. For those of you who are happily being single, to me, this is about romancing yourself. That's about planning a self-date, like a self-love and a self-care moment. And maybe even having friends over and doing something like that. It's going to bring you closer. And I think someone you connect with is going to give you an offer, an opportunity that you would least expect. Oh, shit. The masterpiece. Yeah, I think there's a building block for the rest of your life that's going to start this month. Something big. Something big. There's a building block. There's like you're putting the first block down. And when you put that down, it's going to stay for the rest of your life. Whatever you do this month is significant. It's the base. It's the beginning of you building the structure in your life. Demon chaos. What did I tell you? I told you your life has been a little chaotic, but you're learning to navigate that. So it's not a bad thing anymore. Yep, the temple of my body. You've realized how many people has seduced you into the dark, or have pulled you off path, or have pulled you into their chaos, pulled you into their darkness, and you've pulled yourself out, and you've realized, I don't need to be around that anymore. I love this for you. Okay, Taurus, I think a lot of you might be making more money this month or extra money, but that's also about being sturdy and stable and having a stable routine. Okay, Uranus, you're also going to be thrown a lot of curveballs, and you have been thrown in curveballs, but you're not going to falter. Usually that would crumble and you'd give up and you'd let go, but no, every curveball that's thrown your way, you're going to dodge, dip, and duck. It looks like with the Taurus card, you have a plan and you're enacting it and you're being stubborn, which is a good thing. Stay on track. Yep, first house. Putting yourself first and being slightly selfish, saying no to things, not showing up for people, not doing things for people, and being like, no, I need to focus on myself. I need to be selfish this month. I need to put myself first as this has to get done. I'm okay with that. They'll be okay. If they're your true friend, they'll understand. Let's get you a song, and then I'll do the numbers because I want a song first. Oh my God. It's Brooke Candy's Honey Pussy. This is why I did the song first. To me, that's about everyone wanting a piece of you, but not everyone deserving a piece of you. Okay? So keep that in mind when I pull these letters. Not everyone deserves a piece of you. Once they get a taste, they can't resist. So 29 and 13. Oh, let's get you. Here they are. L A, not LA. T, not lotto. R T, another L, repetition, you finally breaking patterns. F U, oh my god. E, this could be any letter. H O, not ho. Not ho, it's an E. O I P X, pix, not ho pix, not you taking ho pix. Oh my god. And the Q, let's get one more letter. Something that's not there already. I'll help you guys. In an S. Okay. All right, that's it. If you guys like that, make sure you tip. There's a link to my PayPal down below. It's button says hearts. Thanks you monarchically. Until next time, good luck, Libra. You said don't ever eat the acid if you don't want to be changed like it changed me. Last night I saw it all. You don't want to be changed like it changed me. You don't want to be changed like it changed me. Virgo, this is your monthly horoscope for May. Remember, if you like these, you can tip. There's a link to my PayPal down below, and there's a button on each that's a heart. So thanks to you money directly. So, Virgang, are you ready to rumble? Dun 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 dun. It's giving Space Jam. Ooh, Ace of Wands, the birth of something new. Ace of Pentacles, 2 aces. That's money and goals. And the 6 of Wands reverse. Oh my God, I'm proud of you. Okay, so we're off to a great start. It seems like you guys have finally let your pride and your ego down. It seems like you finally swallowed your pride this month. And if not, you're going to. But I think you guys have finally swallowed your pride and you stop worrying about what people think. You stop worrying about what people what, blah, blah. You stop worrying about what people think, how they care, whether you care or not. You just don't give a crap anymore. And this is lovely because it seems like you're finally going to get rewarded for this. You've stopped with the facades. You've stopped with the air of superiority. You stopped with the keeping up with the Joneses. You stopped with the perfect image and you finally said, you know what? Fuck it. I don't care. And the universe says, finally, I've been trying to get you to do this forever. The Ace of Wands is starting something new. Now, this could be cleaning the slate with someone and starting something new with someone else, someone new or someone old, or it could be meeting someone new. It could also be starting a new project. Whatever it is, the Ace of Wands is up to you. When you have an Ace of Wands, that's your choice to do something new. Now, for those of you that are looking to get pregnant, that's a great sign. That's a pregnancy. But for others, it's literally just like, what do you want? You've been so worried about whether things are going well or not. Did you ever stop to think about what you wanted? Because the Ace of Pentacles is about setting a new goal and it's about achieving it. And for some of you, that might be money coming to you, maybe extra money, maybe extra income, maybe a raise, a new job, a promotion, whatever it is. But it's also about setting and achieving a new goal. And if the 6 of Wands reverse, like I said before, sometimes this could be starting fresh with something that already pre-existed. So this is about a mindset switch. So you could be going back maybe to a person, a place, or a thing, and thinking like, oh, I can actually, this can work. I just am going to do this instead. Or it could just be you being like, I want something brand new and I'm going to go and seek it out. Whatever the case may be, it's something you decide. This is you in control. You're in control. And you're like, okay, I want this thing. I'm going to make it happen. I know exactly what I need to do to make it happen, whether that's something brand new or something slightly old. This is great. I love this. You're going to have a reward achievement by the end of this month as well. Highly rewarded, for sure. The only other way to interpret this is if someone owed you something, like physically or financially, they might be giving it to you. And if you owed someone something, then you might have to be giving it to them, especially if there's a gift involved. Ooh, divine sensuality, making love, erotica. Okay. Fertility. Lots of fertility cards here. So if anybody is a Virgo and they're trying to get pregnant, this is great. But fertility is about owning that. There is someone here. Okay, for my singles, there is someone that you've had a crush on for a very long time that you are probably going to have to be honest about your crush. Now, it could be opposite. Maybe someone's had a crush on you for a while and you didn't know this and they're going to be honest with you. Now, sometimes that could be about having a little romantic rendezvous with them, and sometimes it could just be being honest and letting it out. But there is an intensity that I feel like has been brewing for a while with you and someone else. And it could even be a friends to lovers trope. And sometimes this is not for all of you, but sometimes it could be someone from the past that you haven't seen in a while, and then you reconnect in a romantic way. But I doubt that's for most of you. Now, for my people who are in relationships, it looks like you and your partner are going to probably have some of the best intimacy that you've ever had, because it looks like you're finally in a good place and you're finally in a space to really, sort of do what needs to be done and ask the questions that need to be asked and connect in the way that needs to be connected. And I think you're going to be very creative with your intimacy. And if you don't do this, you're missing out, because it's a great moment to bond with your partner. For those of you who are happy being single, these two together are oftentimes about embracing the inner power and the inner strength that you have to be able to get what you want. Because we look at sensuality and fertility as being able to nurture parts of ourselves that are able to grow and expand and get what we want, whether it be like a beautiful person using their looks to get ahead or a really smart person utilizing their brain to get ahead. It seems like you're finally realizing it's time for me to use my assets to my advantage. Okay. I also think you're going to feel really sexy this month, regardless. I think you're going to feel like hot and sort of like good again, because it seems like you haven't really felt good about yourself this year. And this is the first month where you're like, okay, I feel like Stella got her groove back or whatever. Snow White and Rose Red, sister love. Clarification, please. Rites of passage. Okay, you're competitive with someone or someone's competitive with you. And it's almost like you're like, oh, I'm not good enough. They're able to have that thing, or they're able to have that person. And finally this month you're like, no, it's mine. What's mine is mine. I'm going to fight for it, and it's mine. So it seems like you might get territorial of a person, place, or thing that you were just like, oh no, they're better than me, or oh, I'm not that great, it's fine, or oh, it's not that great. But finally you're going to be like, no, this is my thing and I'm going to fight for it. This is what's going to get you what you want. This is what's going to make you happy. You're going to stake claim in something or someone. We're looking at prosperity here. I'm telling you, there's money coming to you. There's some sort of unexpected money or offer or opportunity coming to you this month that is huge and is very, very beneficial to you. Money well spent, maybe, or maybe a really good purchase this month. Olive is peace. Oh my God, that's extending of an olive branch. Wait, who are you making peace with? You're making peace with someone. Who is this? The living legend, Britney Spears. No, okay. So this is someone here. This is a big deal. Someone who's very influential. Let's see. This person's popular. Addicted. This is a long time op. What the hell? Lies. Clarification, please. Chaos. Oh. Okay, I see you making amends and making peace with someone that there's been a lot of deception, lies, chaos, and turmoil. It seems like you haven't really communicated with this person much, but you've heard about them and vice versa. And the living legend says that there's a lot of people involved because this person's popular or you're popular or both. And so there's been a lot of discourse between others, and it seems like there's finally going to be an olive branch of peace. What's interesting here is you absolutely hated this person or they absolutely hated you. And somehow, and I don't know how, and I can't believe I'm saying this, you're going to be good. And you're going to be better than good. You're going to be really close. It's going to be fucking weird. Because what I'm seeing in my mind's eye is like two housewives that were at each other's throats the entire season. And then by the reunion, they're best friends, or the next season, they're best friends. Everyone's like, what? How did that happen? It's quite interesting here. Oh my God, I dropped literally all the cards. Because I think people their mouths are going to drop. Hold on. Sorry, I'm like giving Hunchback of Notre Dame right now. In order to get these things, I don't want to move too much. Okay. I think people are literally going to be shocked. Not you in your growth era. Sagittarius, okay. That's being an individual. Venus, that's sharing the love, feeling beautiful. It's also money. And the 10th house, that's your career. I'm telling you, something really, really good money-wise or job-wise or career-wise can happen. But the 10th card is also, the 10th house is also your public perception. So to me, it seems like you've been avoiding a lot of situations. You've been running from a lot of situations with Sagittarius, and you're finally going to spearhead it head on. And I think you're finally going to be able to make yourself look good, because it seems like you haven't been nurturing your public image and what people think of you, and you're finally going to do that this month. So I'm excited for that. You don't want to be changed like you changed me. Let's get you some numbers, shall we? Ooh. Again, 6 or a 9. I can't tell. And then 24. Let's get you one more. 13. And then let's get some letters. Okay, B, L, A, N, another A, K, blank space, Taylor Swift, T, C, oh my God, cat, it's literally giving Taylor Swift, what the hell? U, I feel like you're going to have a blank slate with someone, like you're cleaning the slate with someone. A, R, P. Not A-R-P. Oh my God, not old. Oh. If you get an H and it spells Harpo, I'm going to scream. It's giving Oprah. Okay. Y, W, and in another U. Okay. I'm going to give you one more letter. A. Okay. Love that. It's the same thing. Okay. And then we'll get you a song. Ooh, Jessica Simpson, Irresistible. So you're going to find someone or something irresistible, and vice versa. Someone or something is going to find you irresistible. There is some sort of destined moment this month for you guys. Irresistible is like you can't stop it. Whatever it's going to happen is going to happen. So there's some sort of fate and destined moment this month that's going to shock all the girls. So excited for y'all. Remember, if you like those, you can tip. There's a link to my PayPal down below. It's button to this art. It says thanks to you directly. Until next time, good luck. She's irresistible, up close and personal. What's it? Anka. That's the one from... That's like my favorite cat from Animal Crossing. More than just physical. Leo, this is your monthly horoscope for May. remember, if you guys like these, you can always tip. There's a link to my PayPal down below. Button says art says thanks you mine directly. Okay, Leo. Let's see how your May is going to go, because it's going to be May. All right, let's see here. 5 of Wands, some form of confrontation. The Hermit, out of your comfort zone, out of your element. Love that. And the Knight of Pentacles, inconsistency. So it seems like there are 2 things that are going to be happening. The first is a confrontation with yourself. It seems like you've been a hermit and you haven't been consistent in following through with your plans, and you need to kind of push yourself forward. Someone else might push you too and might yell at you. Excuse me. But I think for most of you, you're really realizing like, okay, there's an inner battle and inner struggle to make sure you push your ideas forward and you push the things you want to do forward, because it just seems like you've been lazy. The lazy lion has been at play, and you've kind of been complacent, and you've kind of been making excuses, and you've been easily distracted. And this month you're like, okay, I need to put the pedal to the metal, because if I don't do it now, it'll never get done, and the universe is going to force you to make these decisions. Now, for others, I do see a little bit of confrontation with you and someone else, but this has to be because either you've been inconsistent with your connection with them, or they've been inconsistent with you. So there's some sort of lack of accountability or lack of follow through on one or both parts of you and this person. It will be a healthy confrontation and it will end in a good place, but it's just going to have to happen. Things are being swept under the rug that shouldn't. Okay, my favorite card. Honor the masculine. Respect men, which we never do, and embrace the masculine divine. But this is, to me, is about taking charge. So it's about taking responsibility, taking ownership, and taking charge. If you want things to be done, you have to do them. You can't rely on other people, and you have to put your best foot forward. And then we are looking at also the mirror. Know thyself, self-examination, see who you really are. This card, to me, is about finally having the image that other people perceive you as reflected back to you and you not liking it. This is about people being like, this is about you being like, oh, I'm the shit, I'm amazing. And then someone go, actually, I think you're lazy and you don't care about anything, because my evidence is you haven't left the house, you haven't done this, you haven't done that. Like, to me, it seems like the mirror is like someone holds a mirror up to you and is like, you're not who you say you are. And then you being like, oh shit, you're right. I used to be that girl, and now I'm not that girl. Or I used to be that guy, and now I'm not that guy. Like, this is a realization of like, oh yeah, I have to actually put my money where my mouth is. Because you've been coasting on the past you. But that past you is gone, and now you need a new you. And so you kind of need to remember who you were and embrace that. And I think you will. I think you'll have a glow up. I think you'll have a confidence boost. I think you'll remind people who you are. I think you're going to have an up peak in energy. It's just the start's going to be a bit rough. Oh, fuck. Okay, the cards went flying, girl. What are they? There's 2 of them. Juniper Tree Deception. And the second one here is Verde Prato Wounds. I think you were trying so hard to be perceived as strong that you forgot that it's okay to be weak sometimes, and it's okay to be vulnerable, and it's okay to be hurt. So I think you're finally realizing that you were projecting a false image of who you were because you were still wounded. And now that you're finally healing those wounds, you're ready to be yourself again, and you're ready to break that sort of facade. It's almost like that ego and that like confidence was false, and now the real confidence is coming out, and now the real you is finally emerging from the cocoon. You were just needing to sort of recharge and rejuvenate because you retreated inwards for safety. It's like you were in a chrysalis in a cocoon, and now you're a butterfly. Okay, we have Spell Manifestation, and we have Wiccan Read Ethos. Ooh, so there is a soul contract that is going to be enacted this month for you. So you might be meeting a new person that is extremely important to your life. You might be having an opportunity that is extremely important to your life. You might be getting a job opportunity. All I can tell you is the slate has been cleared for something brand new, and this is something that you are destined to do, something you signed before you incarnated this life, and it is going to happen. So sit back and enjoy the ride, because you're going to have a great fucking opportunity fall right in your lap this month. With a person, place, or thing. Oh, There is the mugwort, your intuition. I also think your intuition is going to be back. I feel like you've been second guessing your intuition. You've been feeling like it left you. And I think it's just you had clouded judgment. And I think your intuition is going to come back really strong again. It's going to be confirmed. Probably because you thought this was going to happen a while ago and it didn't, and now it is. The Princess of Pop. Oh, you're going to feel very confident. You're going to feel like, I am good at what I do. I knew I was good at what I do. I knew what I was talking about. I knew it. You're going to be saying, I knew it, and I told you so to some bitches. Last minute hurrah. Cinderella finds her slipper at the last minute here. Yep, bride in a cage. Yep, because it seemed like you felt like you were like pigeonholed and stuck. And you're like, what the fuck? You're finally going to be released. Yeah, there's the Omen card here. Again, sometimes you have to wade through the darkness in order to see the light. The light is coming to get back everything the darkness stole. Okay? Like, it's very much like, yeah, the dark tried to knock you off the path before the light came, but the light is around the corner. So just sit tight and wait. You went through something pretty traumatic, but you're coming out of it. Gemini. Ooh. Now that is communicating with people, but that's also about having fun again, being the life of the party, being vibrant. To me, this is about reconnecting with people. Yes, Pluto transformation. There's a new you. And for some of you might actually want to physically change yourself, change your hair color, your appearance, the colors you wear, the things you do, your style. It definitely looks like you're reintroducing yourself. Yep, there's a 9th house. Sometimes that's on the internet. Sometimes that's just like learning about yourself and really realizing who you are. And other times that's about really feeling like I can teach other people how to overcome things based off of what I've overcome. So there's almost like a knowledge and a wisdom that you want to share with others. So I love that. Let's get you some numbers and some letters. You don't want to be changed like it changed me. This is so weird. It's the same numbers, and these are getting shuffled hardcore. 9 or a 6. The 6th or the 9th this month, I feel like is going to be super popular. 13. Okay. Where is... Okay, it's over here. Okay, F, E, T, E, not Fetty Wap, G, N, L, I, another N, lint. A, Lena. Oh my God, every E again. Not y'all screaming. E. This could be any letter. Girl. D. H. Not DH gate. Girl. There's a lot of wild cards. So I think what this is saying, because there's two wild cards, I think what this is saying is that this month is kind of up for grabs, and there's a lot of wild moments that are going to happen, and it's going to be pretty unpredictable. So trying to predict the unpredictable this month is going to be very difficult. Yeah, I don't think you're really going to get much more than what we have here. It seems like it's meant to be sort of unpredictable, and we have an R. Okay, let's get you a song. This is one of the only songs from Camila Cabello that's good and no one knows it exists. It's called I Have Questions. I have questions for you. So to me, this is about clarity. This song is always about clarity. It's about wanting to know why things happened, why people did what they did. And for me, this is about you finally realizing, I don't need it. I don't need to understand the why. All I need to understand is that it happened and how do I get out of it. So I love that. Make sure if you guys like that, you tip. There's a link to my PayPal down below. Button news says ours. Says thanks you money directly. Till next time. Good luck. I love that song. You got some nerve trying to tear my faith apart. Number two, why would you try to play me for a fool? I should have never, ever, ever trusted you. I have questions for you. I have questions for you. Do you care? Do you care? Why don't you care? Okay, who's up next? Cancer! This is your monthly horoscope for May. Remember, if you like these tips, there's a link to my PayPal down below. There's a button news to this heart. Says thanks you directly. Okay, Cancers. My Cancerians. Let's see how this month's going to go for you. Ooh, Three of Wands is reversed. What are you caught in the middle of? Death reverse. Oh no. Four of Pentacles, the greedy, selfish energy. Okay, you're going to be pulled between two people. It seems like you're caught in the middle of a situation between two other people, and you're not going to want to be, but you will be. Excuse me. And it does look like with the Four of Pentacles here, they're both going to kind of pull at you, and you're going to feel like they're both being selfish and greedy. But guess what? You're stuck in the middle. You're the monkey in the middle, whatever the saying is. So you're absolutely going to have to deal with this situation. You can't just pretend it doesn't exist. You can't just say you guys deal with it. You're going to have to kind of get in the middle, and it is going to be slightly messy, but the universe has put you as the mediator for a reason. So unless you deal with it, it's just going to get worse and worse and worse and worse. So you are in the middle of somebody else's mess. Sorry, I'm like dropping things. Vulnerability. Open your heart. Allow yourself to be tender. Okay. Air. Breathing deep and entering into life. Changes bring energies. This is giving Bella and Edward from Twilight. Every time I see that. To me, it seems like... How do I word this? Pick this up before I forget. It seems like everyone is going to be coming to you with their problems this month, and you're going to be frustrated. There's that one situation that you're stuck in the middle of, but you're also going to feel like, in general, everyone is leaning on you this month. You need boundaries. You need boundaries. This situation where there are two people that are mad at each other and you're stuck in the middle, you're going to have to deal with this one. But every other situation, you need to tell people to get a therapist. You need to tell people to fuck off, and you need to tell people that you're not willing to be trauma dumped on, because it really does seem like your kindness might be taken advantage of and taken for granted, and you need to enact a boundary. I do not want you to overextend yourself this month, and I do not want you to nurture and take care of too many people, especially considering this situation is inevitable and all your time and energy is going to be focused on this. So don't allow other people to keep pulling from you. Why can I not pick up this deck? Oh my God. Okay. Okay, fairies, words. I told you, use your fucking words and tell people what needs to be told. And then we have theft as well here, which tells me, hold on, I want clarification before I go further. Is that for you or them? Lord God masculine. Interesting. Wait, incubation. Someone is going to try and push you around and take from you. Someone is going to try and push you around and take from you because you're vulnerable with all of this stress and all this emotion that you're feeling. Someone is going to try to push you and dominate you and kind of like just take things from you. Absolutely not. Pick up that sword and swing. You absolutely are. This is not happening. No. This person thinks that they can push you around, and this person thinks that they can grab from you and take from you. Drag her. Get her. Get her, Jade. Get her. No, you are going to need to defend yourself, and you are going to need to put somebody in their place. They're not going to expect you to be direct, and they're not going to expect you to be a little bit mean. They're going to be taken aback, and they're going to shut the fuck up because you need to put them in their place hardcore. This person thinks that they can bully you or push you around. Absolutely not. No. Tell that bitch where the sun don't shine, ho. No. No. Bitch, tag me in. I'm about to fight your battle for you, bitch. That shit pissed me off. My Aries moon just got activated. Tea tree binding. What the fuck? People are going to be spilling their tea to you left, right, and center, and you're going to have the burden of knowledge. But let me explain something to you. That binding card here, some people need to shut the fuck up. You're going to need to tell people who's right and wrong. You're going to have to be like, you're wrong, you're right. Get over it. What you're doing is wrong. What you're doing is right. You're going to need to be the judge and jury this month, and you are going to need to be judgmental this month. I don't want to hear it. You need to be. Stop it. Stop trying to keep the peace. Stop trying to be nice. Fuck that. You're making it worse. You need to be judgmental. Some people need to be told the truth, and some people need to be judged. Yes, they do. Okay, we have the goddess here. Oh, that's when Brittany was pregnant. Oh, maybe someone's getting pregnant, girl. No, but that's also the goddess to me. We're looking at masculine and God, and we're looking at goddess, which is everybody looking up to you and everybody looking to you for advice. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. You're going to be so overwhelmed by other people's bullshit. Do not forget that you exist too. Do not forget to nurture yourself, but just know you're going to be scattered and pulled in a lot of different directions by a lot of different people. Here we go, another child card. This is about childhood traumas too. So I think some sort of issue is going to bring up a lot of your childhood trauma and bring up some of the stuff that you've dealt with in the past, and you need to not let yourself get triggered. Okay, what's expanding? Expanse. Theft. We have two thefts here. So someone might steal something for you or try to steal something for you or steal some sort of person, place, or thing or an opportunity or information from you. Someone is literally going to be trying to steal from you or copy you. Get this bitch. Get her. Jade, because we're looking at God and goddess. This person wants to be you. This person wants to have your lifestyle. This person wants to be in your position. And you're like, really? You want this fucking position? Have the crown. It's heavy, and heavy is the head that wears the crown. It's a responsibility I don't want. So you're going to have to, somebody's really out to get, like, to take from you. And you're just going to smack their hand out the way and be like, fuck you, bitch. Like, I definitely think you're going to tell somebody off this month, and they need this, and they deserve this, and they know what they're doing. So don't feel bad, because they know what they're doing, and they know that they're overstepping their boundaries. No, you're going to be at your wit's end, but let me tell you something. By the end of this month, you're going to feel very happy that you stood up for yourself, and people are going to respect you in a way they never did before. Yep, Leo, I told you. Pride. It's okay to be a little bit pride and a little bit ego-based, and it's okay to defend yourself and your honor, and it's okay to brag about your accomplishments and how good you are at certain things. That's self-love. We're looking at the Leo card as defending yourself and people looking up to you for it. Yep, Uranus. I told you, because people are going to come for you and cause problems, and you're going to be like, you know what? I'm done with this shit. Long time coming. You're going to finally defend yourself and stand up for yourself. Yep, second house. Self-worth and income. I told you, these bitches are trying to come for you, your job, or whatever. They're trying to knock down your self-esteem. No. Especially because you're the monkey in the middle of this situation. You're gonna like, oh no, I'm not handling anything else. This is enough for me this whole month. I'm not dealing with this bullshit. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. And you know what? I'm happy for you. And I'm glad that you're doing this, and you needed to do that. Absolutely. This is good. This is gonna help your self-worth. It's gonna help your growth, and you're gonna teach people how to treat you. Okay. Pick on my little cancers. Nobody's gonna bully my cancers. Don't let them bully you, ho. Okay, we have 23 and 30. Okay, VEU. Another E. A. I. T. Wow, 2 V's. That never happens. E. W. I. Wit. M. Not Mitt Romney. X. Oh, he loved me like XO. Another O. Use all that I seek. Be any letter. N. S. Girl, not snot. Whim. Although there's no H, but this could be an H. There's a U. Not the storm coming. Let the rain fall down. And then we have an L. Okay. We'll keep it at that. Let's get you a song. Oh my God. It's Stupid Boy by Big Frida. Or not by Big Frida, by Slater featuring Big Frida. It's one of my favorite Slater songs. So this song, one of my favorite parts of the song is I got no reason to do ya. I got no time, but I got no time for a loser. Boy, have you ever met my fist? Bitch, let me introduce ya. Don't ask me out or refuse it. Don't run your mouth, I'll lose it. TKO in the ring. Don't be acting so stupid. So for me, this is literally about being like, you know you're stupid. You know that you're being stupid. You know what you're doing. You're self-aware of it. And it's my turn to finally tell you that I'm not stupid either. And I know your game and it's not going to work on me. So it's a confrontation here with someone that's acting, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Acting naive and stupid when they're smarter than they thought. Or smarter than they're smarter than they're letting on, and you are on to their game. So remember, if you like this, you can tip this link to my PayPal below. But news is ours. Thanks you directly. Until next time, good luck. I can't believe it's storming. It's been raining every day for almost 3 weeks. It's ridiculous. Gemini, this is your monthly horoscope for May. Remember, if you like these, you can tip. There's a link to my PayPal down below, and there's a button to this heart. This is thanks to you money directly. So, my Geminis, how did your last month go? As a fellow Gemini, it was weird. All right, let's see how this month of May is going to go for all Geminis. Let's see here. Let's pull the first card. The King of Wands is reversed. Okay, so there's a little bit of a burnout. There's a little bit of a tired energy. There's a little bit of like a run out energy. Seven of Swords, victory at all costs. Okay, let's pull King of Cups reversed. Huh. It seems like you were trying so hard and you realized that it wasn't worth it. So some situation you were trying super hard and it just wasn't worth it. And I feel like you were like, I'll do anything to make this work. I'll do anything to figure this out. I'll do anything for clarity. I'll do everything to understand. And it just, no matter what you did, nothing worked and nothing fixed it. And you finally realize, I'm letting this go. Yep, the sun is reversed. You finally realized that this is not going to work. And no matter what I do, this is not a happy ending. So either this person will never be happy, or this situation will never make me happy, or this opportunity is never going to happen. So it seems like you finally just went, fuck it. This is just not going to work. I'm done putting energy and effort into this. Whatever's meant to be will meant to be. Finally letting go and releasing into the universe of a situation. So that's where we're starting off. I'm not mad at that. Fuck this card. Honor the masculine. Respecting men. Something I will never do. Embracing the masculine and the divine. Okay, so that's about, let me get one more. The same two cards. Really? I just shuffled this. Anyways, falling in love, kissing the divine, another, and yourself. Okay, so let me explain a few things. First and foremost, honoring the masculine is about being in charge, and it's about being a leader. And to me, I think you're finally realizing if I want to do the things that I want to do, I need to do them regardless of who it impacts and who cares and what they say. So I think you're finally realizing if I want something to happen, I have to make it happen, and I have to make sure it benefits me the most. You've realized that you need to stop factoring in other people and outside factors in your decisions. Put yourself forward, be quote unquote selfish, because that's self-love. Make those masculine energy decisions and push them forward. So reaching out to something or someone, if you haven't done that, you might need to, in order to get something that you wanted for yourself is what you need to be doing this month. And it does seem like putting yourself first, this thing is going to manifest into something amazing. And actually, whatever happens in this situation might end up healing this old situation from before. Now, we are looking at the falling in love card. So once again, if you are single, that could technically be literal. You could be finding someone. If you do find someone, this person will be very strong and sturdy. Sometimes that means athletic, but all I can tell you is this person is like a boss type of energy, so they don't budge very quickly. They're not super submissive. They're more of a dominant, strong personality, headstrong, and sometimes you might butt heads in the beginning. Now, for those of you in a relationship here, to me, this means that your partner will finally honor your own decisions, and your partner will finally see you as someone who, if they haven't seen you as an equal lately, they will, but hopefully they do. They'll see you as someone that makes strong decisions, and they'll allow you to make a decision for both of you that'll benefit you guys in the long run. They'll respect you. There's a respect that's going to happen. For those of you who are happy being single, to me, this is about falling in love with yourself. And it's also about falling in love with the decisions that you make and knowing that you are strong in those decisions and that you made it with the best intentions, and forgiving yourself if it sort of hurt or damaged anyone in the long run or in the short term. Okay. Okay, let's pull the next card here. Wow, this storm is getting bad. Okay. Nixie of the Mill Pond, memory. Where is this coming from, though? Truth. Oh my God, no. The truth of a memory. Wait a minute. Fertility. Tarot cards, guidance. Oh my God. Okay, this is blatant. You have been missing a puzzle piece to the puzzle. It's like the last puzzle piece to this puzzle of something from the past, and you're finally going to get it. There's clarification coming. There is some sort of information that is going to be told to you, some sort of truth that is going to be told to you that is going to make something make sense. You've been feeling like, why did this happen? I feel like this happened, or I feel like someone said something. I feel like someone meddled. I feel like someone lied. I feel like this is that, or someone changed up, or someone switched up, or someone came in, or something like that. You've been feeling like, damn, dude, like I just feel like something happened, and it's been a long time. This situation's been dormant for a long periodically of time. And out of nowhere, you're going to get the truth. Completely out of nowhere. Because it's been, the fertility card makes me feel like it's been, sort of festering or, marinating. And it's been a long time coming. I also think that something that you predicted is going to happen too, because tarot cards, you knew that someone was going to have a problem with someone else, or that someone wasn't going to last, or a relationship wasn't going to last, or someone is a liar, and everyone is going to see that for the truth, or everyone is going to see it happen, or that person is going to be, whatever the case may be. You saw something coming a mile away months ago, and it's finally going to happen. So you're going to get an I told you so moment, and you're also going to get clarity and a truth bomb laid in your lap. I will say the truth bomb that is going to be laid in your lap is something that you were close but no cigar with. So you are going to be shocked to realize why the situation happened. Mint clarity. Am I psychic or am I fucking psychic? Gemini's better tip me this month. You're getting clarity. Period. Clarification, bitch. You don't want to be changed like you changed me. Come on, princess of pop. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's about you being front and center in your life again. It seems like you were playing a little bit of a side role. Not no more. Stella's getting her groove back. Oh my God. Atonement. Oh my God. You're going to just be licking your fingers and you're just going to be like, I told you so. And you're going to watch everyone around you fall on their swords. Oh my God. It's going to be petty as fuck, but you're going to gloat. Because everyone's getting what they deserve, good and bad around you, including yourself. And you're just going to be able to be like, can't relate because I have great things happening to me this month. Oh my God, look at this. Malice. Oh, control. Someone here had ill intentions and wanted to control a narrative and wanted to force some sort of issue. And yeah, your op is going to fall on their sword. First of all, there's an op that's going to beg for forgiveness. But I'm also seeing an op that's like, you're going to watch them in pain and struggle. You're going to watch them get screwed over and you're going to be like, oh, well. So I expect you to make up with someone and I also expect you to hate someone for all eternity. Someone really deserves this though. Capricorn. Okay. There's a start of a plan that's going to last a very long time in your life. There's like the beginning of a new project or something. Capricorn, it's like long-term goal. South Node. Karma. There's a karmic reward happening for you. A massive karmic reward happening to you and massive karma happening to someone else. 11th house. Yep. These are the people around you. So you're going to be seeing a focus on Aquarius energy, friendships, groups, and organizations, and people around you. You said don't ever eat the acid if you don't want to be changed like it changed me. Okay, 20 and 23. I'm high on perk, mini skirt with my J's on. With some wolf braids like I'm in my house. Come on, Miley. Okay, not Isis, girl. Not the goddess Isis. TNM mint. Mint condition. Wow, there's 3 A's. Triple A. It's like a battery. Oh, it's a busy month. That's why you're going to feel like you're always having to go. And there's 4 I's. Oh, putting yourself first. I know you can save me and make me feel alive. Okay, XO. There's an E here. Another O. A V. Not another E, girl. Give me a different letter. F. L. This is so weird. I'm getting, because there's 2 things happening at once. I keep getting the same letters in a row, like 2 F's, 2 L's. You see what I mean? And I feel like there's like 2 major things that are happening at once. And you're almost feeling like it's like something really good is happening for you and something really bad is happening for someone else. And you're watching the comparison and you're looking at the fact that like I'm rewarded and you're not. So that's kind of like the dichotomy I'm seeing. I'll pull a few more, but I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think you're going to get much out of these letters. I just don't feel like they're that important this month. So we have a Y. And a P. Okay, yeah, that's about it. Okay, come on, pot. Okay, let's get you a song. It's Britney Spears, Gimme More. Gimme, gimme. Center of attention, even when I'm up against the wall. This is your month. This is your month to just reap your rewards and ask for more and more and more and enjoy the abundance and all of the attention and all of the opportunity and just sit back, relax, and watch. You're the main character without even trying this month. Remember, if you like those, you can tip. There's a link to my PayPal down below. It's a button raises hearts. Says thanks to you, my Hercules. Until next time, good luck, Geminis. You don't want to be changed like you changed me. Last night I saw it all. Last night I talked to God. You don't want to be changed like you changed me. You said don't ever eat the acid if you don't want to be changed like you changed me. Work your blonde Ramsey won't hot like Liberace. Find your freedom in the music. Find your Jesus. Find your Kubrick. Taurus, this is your monthly horoscope for May, and it's your birthday month for some of you. Remember, if you like these, you can tip. There's a link to my PayPal down below. There's a button with the heart says thanks to you directly. Okay, Taurus, what do you think is going to happen in May? What are you hoping for in May? It's gonna be May. Come on. Sing it. Ooh. Okay, Ten of Pentacles is reversed. Long-term goals reversed. And then we're seeing the Three of Swords reversed. Predicting heartbreak before being... Oh. Page of Pentacles. Higher expectations. Okay, that's easy. So you stubbornly hitched yourself to a ladder or to a person or to a place or a thing that you were like, this is my long-term goal. This is going to be my forever. This is going to work out forever. Whether it be a job, a person, a place, a thing, whatever it is. You were like, oh, this is perfect. This is my thing forever. I'm going to hitch my ladder to this. I'm going to see it all the way through. No, you were stubborn and stupid. No. Not only did that not work out and not only did it fall apart, but you somehow thought you can fix it. Stupid. No. That is not meant for you. Something better is coming. Page of Pentacles is a better opportunity. So there's maybe a potential to make more money somewhere else, maybe a bonus or a change or a promotion. I could also see that as a new person that you connect to, a new opportunity. All I can tell you is this month you will be having something replace something else that is old, and you will sit there and say that you don't want it. You will be like, no, I don't like change. No, I'm not going to take that opportunity. You're stupid if you do that. Remember this reading and remember that you are meant to pivot this month. You're meant to jump off the ladder and jump to the new one. Yes, I'm telling you to be disloyal because you are loyal to the wrong thing and you are attached to the wrong thing. So it's time to break that bond, break that loyalty, and go into something new. You look stupid. Who are you loyal to? You're loyal to a fault in this situation. You look dumb and you look stupid and you're not getting any reward and other people are. And someone's going to get an opportunity that is meant for you if you don't jump off the fucking burning building. You're stuck on the sinking ship, girl. Get off. Yamaya, grandmother, ocean, primordial. And then we'll go one more. Transparency, honest, authentic, genuine, present. You do not realize how many people cannot function without you and how many situations are only smoothly operating because of you. So if you do not remove yourself from situations where you are being taken for granted and taken advantage of, you will never get the respect that you deserve. Your absence is the only way for you to be respected and acknowledged and given the flowers for the things that you do. Your absence and detachment. Fairy Ointment, the Sight, the Goose Girl, Theft. This card is popular this month. It also seems like someone is taking credit for the things that you do. Get her, Jade. Someone here is taking credit for the shit that you do, and you need to stop doing it because you need to stop letting them look good. It's like taking someone's test for them, girl, or fixing someone's family for them, or smoothing interpersonal relationships over for them. Let them deal with their own problems. Leave them high and dry. Let them look stupid. Samhain death. Something might have happened in October or Halloween, but earth grounding. Yeah, no, fuck this. You have been keeping someone healthy, been keeping someone safe, you've been keeping something going on. Some sort of situation has been on life support and you're just like, keep breathing life into it. Let it die. You are grounding the ungroundable. What is this? This is so stupid. You are being dumb. You're very dumb. Yes, you are. You are stupid. In my HRH voice. Recovery. You don't want to be alone, and I get it. And you don't want to change. You don't like change. But let me tell you something. You're going to recover very quickly, and you're going to bounce back so quick because you're going to realize that situation was not watering your flowers. So you're going to get your flowers watered elsewhere, and you're going to be like, oh, I'm like addicted to toxicity. I'm like a glutton for punishment. Okay, got it. The living legend. Oh, yeah. Because, see, you're finally going to realize your power. And you're finally going to realize the impact that you have on other people. It's almost like getting a bit of an ego and being like, no, you can't survive without me. Yes, correct. You are the glue to a lot of the things in your life. And you need to unglue. And guess what? Sometimes you need to demand things from others. Bitch, there it is. Atonement. People deserve consequences for their actions, and sometimes you're other people's karma too. So you need to accept that some people need to fail and fall on their sword to learn. What you've been doing is protecting people from being humiliated and embarrassed and trying to make things perfect and trying to make things good when you need to just let people look stupid and let people fall on their sword. Stop. Ghost, Endure. What did I say? Let them fall. Stop. This is annoying me. It's a loud message that's overarching this entire month. And it's not for just one person. I think it's for multiple situations in your life. Just stop. Stop talking to them. Remove yourself. Go ghost. Stop connecting with this person. Stop being there. Stop just be quiet. Shut up. Just sometimes not talking is a benefit. You need to not talk so much too. I think you need to shut the fuck up. Just shut up. Stop talking. If someone's, if there's a problem and you know how to solve it, why are you solving it? Did you ask to help? Were you asked to solve that problem? Or did you just insert yourself because you knew that no one else would do it? Okay, no one else will do it. I don't care if the solution to the problem is as simple as putting tape on a fucking wound, okay? Or putting a Band-Aid on a wound. I don't care if that's a solution. You're not doing it. They're going to figure it out on their own because you're getting taken advantage of and you're getting taken for granted. Be selfish this month. Put yourself first. Have a good time and love and nurture yourself. Buy yourself something nice. Self-care. Say fuck you to people. Can't survive without you. Yep, Cancer. It's all about your connections to the people that you love and care about because they don't love and care about you in the same way. Fuck them. Even if they're family. Yep, Saturn. It's time to teach some lessons, bitch. No. Ninth house. You've been running for your problems, and so have they. And you're using other people's problems as a distraction to not deal with your own problems, and other people are using you to solve their problems so they don't have to deal with it. Now, mutually beneficial, toxic bullshit relationships. Goodbye. We're done with that. Let's get you some numbers. Three, 29, and 5. Let's get you some letters. You don't want to be changed like it changed me. T R O. Rot. Let a bitch rot. S M N. Not S and M, girl. L V O. Oh, it's love. There's the E. M A I S. Sam. Same. TX, Texas. G F J R O and I. Okay, and let's get you a song. You don't want to be changed like change me. Song is stuck in my head. Rihanna, Fool in Love. Need I say more? You are being foolish for the people that you love and care about. Remember, if you like those, you can tip. There's a link to my PayPal down below. There's a button that says heart. It says thanks to you money directly. Until next time, good luck, Taurus. You don't want to be changed like change me. This storm is so bad, dude. I'm so annoyed. I'm like, it's Friday. I want to go out and it's storming. Aries, this is your monthly horoscope for May. Remember, if you like these, you can tip. There's a link to my PayPal down below. And there's a button underneath that's a heart. This is thanks you money directly. So, Aries, let's see how this month is going to go for you. Is it going to go good? Is it going to go bad? Is it going to be the worst month ever? Is it going to be the best month ever? Let's find out. Oh, the Four of Swords reverse. Okay, that's not taking no for an answer. Hold on, I'll fix the lighting in a second. The Two of Pentacles reverse, an unequal exchange. The Hierophant reverse, breaking of commitment. Oh, somebody did not do what they said they were going to do, and it's time to confront. So it looks like someone was supposed to do something. There was supposed to be a follow through. There was supposed to be a follow up. There was just somebody was supposed to have their end of the deal, end of the bargain. Like they were supposed to do something and they didn't do it. And then you gotta confront because this person needs to be pushed, nudged, and annoyed in order to do this. I know you're like, ugh, I don't want to have to be annoying. I don't want to have to do this. But guess what? This person needs to do this in order for you to get what you want. And you're going to have to push the fuck out of them. So they're just sort of scatterbrained, lazy, and complacent. And you just need to keep pushing and pushing, pushing. Eventually, they'll do what you need them to do and you'll get what you want. It's like you're waiting for them to complete something. Push them a little bit. They'll get it done. And you'll have your reward that you've been waiting for. So that's the first message. Don't take no for an answer. And even if someone tells you no, keep being annoying and keep asking because eventually they'll say yes. They'll cave in. Time and Tide, oceanic spells and rituals. Okay, and what's this referring to? Guide, a guide, mentor, trustworthy ally. So it does look like for you, there is someone here that you are going to get extremely close to. This is someone here that you like. Now, maybe you think they don't like you or they think you don't like them, or maybe there's just like a weird tension, or maybe it just takes a while for both of you or one of you to warm up to the other. But there's someone here that you already know. And when I say this, you should already know who it is. There's someone here who you're like kind of testing the waters with, and you're going to get extremely close to them very quickly this month. Something maybe emotional will happen, or maybe it's just timing is of the essence. But the two of you are going to get very close very quickly, and you're going to bond very strong. So I expect you to make a really strong bond with someone this month. Okay, Gretel Ingenuity. Okay, so that's about innovation here. And then we have Cinderella Magic. Also, this person is going to offer a solution to your problem that you would have never thought. So ask people for advice this month because someone is going to offer a solution to a problem that you would have never thought on your own. So ask for advice. That's where the mentorship comes into. This person is going to come up with a genius idea of getting out of your situation or helping your situation. Wand, intention. Ooh, what is this? Something new. Hearth, homecoming. I think you're going to... What's the word? I think you're going to realize that... How do I word this? I think you're going to realize that having pure intentions sometimes excuses not necessarily bad behavior, but mischievous behavior, because I think you looked at this person as slightly mischievous, but you realize that sometimes you need to be slightly mischievous in order to get what you want. It's like borrowing from Scorpio energy. It's like sometimes, you know, as long as I have good intentions and I'm slightly messy, I can get what I want, and maybe I need to enact that behavior for myself sometimes. I think you're really embracing the chaotic Aries energy. Parsley, death. Yeah, because to me it seems like you're realizing that playing the perfect role and playing the goody two shoes and playing, you know, innocent is not going to work for you. You know, sometimes you need to be morally gray in order to get things done. So it's very Scorpio energy of you, but it's also that playful Aries rebellion finally coming into play. Yeah, the goddess card. And you're afraid of looking like someone who's egotistical or looking like someone who's like selfish, but I think you're finally realizing that as long as you do it from a place of good intentions, it comes from a softer energy. It comes from the goddess energy rather than the god energy, which means that it's nurturing. And it also means that it's a little bit softer. So as long as you're honest with your feelings, I think you've realized that people forgive you quicker. It's not about what you're doing, it's about why you're doing it, and I think you're realizing that. And I think you're also realizing to be comfortable in expressing your feelings to people. Sometimes I think you were just like anger or quick to like rise and you didn't explain yourself well, and you're finally realizing I need to explain myself. Because especially the blinded to pain card, I think you like to fight. And it looks like there's going to be a confrontation with you and someone else that you've had a tit for tat previously, you've had weird energy with, and it's going to come to head. The problem here is that you're so used to fighting that you almost expect it, and you're a self-fulfilling prophecy, and you almost create inadvertently conflict. And blind to pain says you're comfortable in that because you're so used to it. So I think with you and this person that there's this confrontation with, I think you're going to finally realize if you're honest with why you're feeling the way you feel, they will understand you better than just seeing your reaction. It's almost like your anger is being misinterpreted. And if you are honest about why you're angry, you can actually mend and fix it. So you need to remember that, am I looking to express and vent, or am I looking for a solution? And I think you're finally realizing that you need to look for the solution, and that venting and releasing is not really helping. Yep. Virulence. I don't know how to say that word, but it's basically like poison. So to me, it's like there's this poisonous energy. There's this sort of like vitriol, and there's this frustration that you're having. And it seems like other people are looking at you as like a bad guy, when in reality, you're just holding on to too much energy and you can't hold on to that. So it just pours out in other ways. But I do think that there's going to be a back and forth between you and someone. It might get a little heated or a little mean. And I do think another person is going to intervene to try to smooth it over. That goddess energy makes me feel like there's another nurturing person that might have to smooth it over. But in the end, I do think it'll have a positive result and a positive outcome for both people involved. Okay, Virgo. That's good. I told you that's problem solving. So I'm telling you right now, there's going to be a big solution to a long-standing problem for you. I also see that it's striving for perfection, and you really being self-aware this month and really feeling like, okay, I need to perfect myself and my reactions and the way I do things. I also think you're going to feel like you need to be better at work. Yep, there it is, work. North Node. It's also about figuring out your life path and your life journey and figuring out your sort of story. I think you're really going to be thinking of your future this month and really future planning. You're laying the foundation for your future. Yeah, ninth house, especially when it comes to like higher education or knowledge or learning. And I also am seeing that also as like a mentor. So someone here is really going to teach you a lot about yourself. And maybe for some of you, you're going to learn someone who can learn from someone who can really teach you something in your craft. Maybe you're a thriving entrepreneur or aspiring entrepreneur, and one of your friends is an entrepreneur and you learn from them. It's something like that. So yeah. Okay, let's get you some numbers. Oh shit, almost went flying. Oh, there's 3 here. Okay, so we have 28, 4, and 20. Let's get you some letters. H T G A, not Grand Theft Auto. It could be any letter. D O E, Joe. I U K, any letter again. F, not fuck. R, actually I don't think I've pulled a single C. N, now that I think about it, I'm like, did I even see a C today? Not sure. Lots of any letters of T, E, hate. I hate you. Burn, 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 burn. Another U. I don't need you. Oh my God, I'm psychic. There it is. C. I knew there was a C coming. Cut. Cute. L and then another E. Okay, and let's get you a song. Luke. I don't know why that name popped in my head. I love that name. Luke is such a sexy name. Ugh. What if I married a Luke? I'd be psychic as fuck. Oh my God, I love this song. It's Selena Gomez, Kind of Crazy. I think you're kind of crazy and not the good kind, baby, 'cause you're acting super shady. Been lying just for fun. Luckily, no damage done. So basically, this is about someone gaslighting you and telling you that you're crazy when they're the crazy ones. This is the person you're going to have that conflict with, where they're going to be like, I don't know why you're so upset. I don't know what the issue is. And you're like, no, bitch, you know exactly what the issue is. Don't play cute. And I think it's going to be done in front of someone else. I'm seeing an empress standing there and then you fighting with this person and that other person seeing it and having to play mediator because you need a witness because this person plays innocent, acts dumb. So that's that confrontation. But I also think in general, you're learning to embrace your crazy. Crazy is what makes you different. It's what makes you unique and what makes people successful. So you're embracing that. Remember, if you like this, you can tip. There's a link to my PayPal down below. There's a button that says heart, says things to you money directly. And follow me on my socials, Antphrodite everywhere. Until next time, good luck.